Hello my fellow researchers, my name is Jason, and in this video I'm going to show you how to compute a new variable based on the data from your existing variables. And in this example I'm going to compute a final grade variable based on the data from four other variables, them being test 1, test 2, test 3, and final exam. Now the challenge here is that for one, each of our variables or tests are not all out of the same final mark. So we're going to have to do some kind of computation. And two, we have 21 students here. So we're going to have to figure out a way to do this all quickly. I don't want to do each student manually. So for example, say we have test 1, test 2, test 3, and this is a student, and they've got these scores all out of 25 on those 3 tests, and then we have our final exam. It's out of 50, but it's only worth 25. And we want to calculate a final grade out of 100. And we want to do this for every student. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to compute variable. And to start that, we're going to click on transform. You're going to hit compute variable. And in the target variable box, you're going to type in the name of the variable that you want to create. So here I'm going to call it final grade. And you can click on type and label if you like to add a label quickly here. I'm just going to write in out of 100 so that we know that this is out of 100. I'm going to hit continue. Now it's going to be locked in there. What we're going to do is we're going to actually manually create the expression here. So I'm just going to put in test 1. So it's going to take the scores from test 1. I'm going to hit the plus sign. Test 2. Scores from test 2. Plus test 3. Plus our final exam. And if you remember, our final exam is out of 50. And so we need to get it out of 25. It's only worth 25. So basically we're just going to have to divide it by 2. Or multiply it by 0.5. So in this case, I'm just going to, here's our little division symbol. You could choose to multiply it by 0.5 as well if you wanted, but here I'll hit divide by 2, and I'm going to leave it just like that. Now when I hit OK, it's going to tell me that it just computed a new variable called final grade, and in order to compute that variable, it performed the operation test 1 plus test 2 plus test 3 plus exam over 2. I'm going to close the output window and let's check out our new variable. Here's final grade. Okay, and we have final grade for student number 1 is 25 plus 25 plus 25. That's 75. And then here we have plus, well, it's going to be 16, right? Because exam divided by 2 is 16. And so here we have a final grade of 91. So 32 out of 50, and he got perfect on his first 3 tests. So he gets a final grade of 91. Again, this data is all hypothetical. None of it is real. So that is how you compute a new variable. And you'll see in the variable view that it's also already been populated. We had actually populated the out of 100 label when we computed the variable. If you have any other questions, please feel free to message me. If not, stay tuned for my next video in this video series. Cheers!